Hi everyone, would you believe that Horry County, South Carolina is not only in the news for Tisha Stauch's arrest, there was another arrest made in an 11-year-old cold case where a baby boy was abandoned and murdered on the side of the road, left there in Horry County, South Carolina, and was known by the community as Baby Boy Horry in 2008. Well, the biological mother was arrested by U.S. Marshals today. So let's look at this case. Horry County, South Carolina is really making the news this week. First in the arrest of Letitia T. Stauch in relation to the Gannon Stauch case. Another big break in a very cold case, also involving a little boy, different circumstances, but still very important. So this break in this cold case that has haunted a small coastal town in South Carolina for more than a decade led investigators to Escambia County this week. Jennifer Sayer, whose last known address was listed in Escambia County, was arrested Tuesday evening and charged with homicide by child abuse in connection to the 2008 death of a baby boy. The infant's body was found abandoned December 4, 2008, wrapped in a bag inside of a box in Conway, South Carolina. The autopsy revealed the baby boy was alive at the time he was placed in the box. Sayer was arrested by a Carolina Regional Fugitive U.S. Marshals Task Force on Tuesday evening and taken to a South Carolina detention facility to appear before a judge on Wednesday. Joe Hill, police chief of the Horry County Police Department in South Carolina, announced at a Tuesday afternoon press conference that recently written warrants called for Sayer's arrest. Sayer was arrested late Tuesday afternoon in the North Myrtle Beach area while with her husband, according to her attorney, Greg McCollum. HCPD officials said Sayer was taken into custody by members of the Carolina Regional Fugitive U.S. Marshals Task Force, and jail records show that she was booked into the J. Rubin Long Detention Center around 6:15 p.m. on Tuesday. In 2008, Sayer was a student attending the Coastal Carolina University in Conway, South Carolina. Police now say newly studied forensic evidence shows Sayer was the infant's biological mother. Over the last several days, scientific forensic evidence has come to light that has led us to Escambia County, Florida. And further into our investigation, HCPD Captain Brandon Strickland said at Tuesday's briefing. HCPD spokeswoman Michaela Muskoff told the press that authorities could not expound on case details while the investigation remained open. Probable cause found. Earlier this week, South Carolina investigators reached out to the Escambia County Sheriff's Office for help finding Sayer. ECSO deputies went to Sayer's last known address in Escambia County on Monday and found enough probable cause to charge Sayer in the baby's death, according to Strickland. ECSO spokesman Major Andrew Hobbs confirmed his agency's participation in the investigation. We tried to assist in the other law enforcement agencies' investigation, and when our deputies went out there, they discovered the suspect was no longer in Escambia County. Out-of-state, Hobbs said. Without knowing the identity of the baby or its biological parents, the homicide investigation in South Carolina turned cold over the years. However, public interest into the untimely death remained high. Authorities said South Carolina authorities and Conway locals alike started to refer to the unidentified infant as the baby boy Horry. Throughout our careers as law enforcement officers, we deal with many cases, victims, suspects, and some seem to have significant impact not only on the communities but also on the law enforcement officers out there serving those communities, trying to keep everyone safe and trying to protect our communities, said HCPD Lieutenant Jamie DeBari, who opened the Tuesday press conference. I still remember that day, he said. I remember seeing that child. On December 4th, 2008, the baby was found close to DeBari's own home when he was in charge of overseeing the police department's homicide investigation unit. He said he left the homicide unit in 2012, but I don't think this case has ever left me. Over the years, DeBari said the unsolved case has haunted his memory. Sometimes, on his way home from work, DeBari said he still stops by the spot where the box was found, as if checking to make sure no evidence had somehow been overlooked. The newborn baby boy who was found on the side of the road off South Carolina 544 and Meadowbrook Drive was put to rest in Hillcrest Cemetery, and a memorial headstone was erected in his honor. Every year, a memorial service is held at the baby's gravesite led by Horry County Coroner Robert Edge and community members. Baby Horry became part of our community family as he was discovered abandoned just 3 weeks before Christmas in 2008, and we are eager to assist in pursuing justice for him, Horry County Deputy Coroner Tamara Willard said in a statement. Robert, myself, and our department appreciate everyone who has helped us remember him and celebrate his short life throughout the last 11 years. Agents with the South Carolina State Law Enforcement Division confirmed that 32-year-old Sayer, whose last name was formerly Rickle, is the biological mother of Baby Boy Horry. We have begun the process of justice for a child simply known as Baby Boy Horry, Solicitor Jimmy Richardson said. Sayer's attorney, McCullum, said it's important for the public to remember this woman is innocent until proven guilty. We live in an age of misinformation, and people get very emotional and bring out the pitchforks early, he said. At the time of his conversation with the press, McCullum said he thought Sayer was still on her way to Horry County to turn herself in to the police Wednesday morning. Sayer is expected to make her first court appearance on Wednesday at J. Rubin Long Detention Center, where she will face homicide by child abuse charges. We look forward to going through this process. She is presumed innocent, and people should not get out their pitchforks at this point. A lot of times these cases are highly emotional, McCullum said. We will also be following this case, Justice for Baby Boy Horry, and bring you new details as they emerge. Thank you for watching.